Hey, what's up everyone? Here's my review for the new comedy that just came out today, Horrible Bosses, starring Jason Bateman, Jason Sudeikis, Charlie Day, Jennifer Aniston, Kevin Spacey, Jamie Foxx, Colin Farrell, that guy in the background, everybody's in this movie. And I'm here to do a review of it. Obviously, you can tell this is another live review, so I'm gonna get straight into that. Whatever. It's just like my Transformers Dark of the Moon review. I'm doing it with me present besides a poster or a movie clip. So let's get on to the story. Now, before I actually start, I want to say these are going to be a little bit less organized than my regular reviews, like before Transformers Dark of the Moon, because those ones, before Transformers were very somewhat neat. I knew what I was talking about before somewhat. This one, I really didn't. I just turned the camera on. I'm going to tell you what I thought of the film. Might screw things up, might forget things, but whatever, okay? Sorry. Anyway, let's get into it. Story of Horrible Bosses is a very simple story. You have three characters. Jason Bateman's character, I can't remember their name, sorry. Jason Bateman's character, Jason Sudeikis' character, and Charlie Day's character, and they all have bosses. Each boss is either a dick, a psychopath, or just a sex-crazed lunatic, really. And Charlie Day's character is the sex-crazed lunatic played by Jennifer Aniston, and he has a fiance. She keeps threatening him to show his fiance all these dirty pictures of her, and he wants her dead. Jason Sudeikis' character has this boss who is a cocaine addict. He hates everything. He just wants this whole business to go to the ground so he can go and do whatever the hell he wants. And he doesn't like that guy. He wants him dead. And Jason Bateman's character's boss is played by Kevin Spacey, and of course he's just a complete dick. He's Kevin Spacey. He does that the best, and he just tricks people into thinking things. Is just a psycho. He really is a psycho, and he wants him dead. And of course, these three just like they're hanging out. They're like, I want my boss dead. I want my boss dead. I want my boss dead. You know what we should do? We should kill our bosses. And that's what they do. They hire a murder consultant played by Jamie Foxx to help them, and they try to go murder their bosses. And that's really where the story picks up. The story is very, I wouldn't say original. It's been done a couple times before, but we haven't seen one of these. Definitely not in a long time. And it's very mature. It is very mature in this film. So, you know what? I like the story. I like the characters. I'm going to give the story an 8 out of 10. I like the story. I really do. Anyway, let's go on to the acting. The acting in the film is actually also really, really good. You have, of course, Jason Sudeikis, Jason Bateman, Charlie Day, all playing three friends, and they are great together. They are very charismatic. They have great personalities with each other, and they do a great job all together. They reminded me of The Hangover, where The Hangover 1 I loved because of the three main characters and their just camaraderie. And it's the same thing here. They are great together, and they're very funny. Of course, Jennifer Aniston, who I don't usually like all that much, definitely not after The Bounty Hunter that came out last year. Don't get me started on that. That was my worst movie last year. And I really was like, oh, I lost all hope for her. But she was great in this. She was very funny, very sexy. And there you go. I liked her in this film. Colin Farrell, who I forgot to mention when I was talking about the bosses, he's the cocaine addict guy that just wants the whole business that he runs to go to the ground so he could go and party and all that stuff. And he's great in this role. He plays someone that he never usually plays, which is a bald dickhead, besides just a dickhead. And he's not attractive like he is in every single movie that he's ever been in. So, to women's standards, I guess. I don't know. Not me. I don't care. Anyway, he's great. He's very funny. He's not on the screen very long, but when he is, he's very funny. And Kevin Spacey does an awesome job as a fucking dickhead. He always does. Kevin Spacey's a badass. And of course, Jamie Foxx comes in. He's good. Ian Grifford, who comes in for a very short scene, he plays the wet work specialist, and I thought he was very funny for the scene he's in. Very funny scene. And just overall, the acting is great. Everybody had a good time. There's got great personalities with each character. I'm going to give the acting a 9 out of 10. I really liked it. Now let's go into the comedy. Whew. Getting into this film. Okay, now the comedy of the film. Third section, second from last. The comedy in the film is it's great. It really is. It's a very funny movie. I don't think I ever had a moment where I stopped laughing, really. Even every joke really made me either chuckle or laugh out loud. Everything in this movie is actually funny. I had no problem with any of the jokes in here. There's a couple here and there that did make me chuckle. I guess that's a negative somewhat because it didn't make me laugh out loud like every other joke. So it's kind of like I forgot about those jokes because they didn't make me laugh as much. But every other joke besides that is hilarious. Everything is funny. I just thought Charlie Day, Jason Sudeikis, and Jason Bateman as a pretty much a team of comedy geniuses together was comedy genius. So I thought it was great. I thought the comedy was great. I'm going to give the comedy a 9.5. And let's go on to entertainment, which is our last section. Entertainment, I will say I had a whole hell of a good time with Horrible Bosses. I thought it was a very funny movie. I didn't think it was the best comedy ever, but I do think it's probably the best comedy of this year that I saw. I really like Bad Teacher. Even liked Hangover 2, but this is definitely the best one. I didn't see Bridesmaids yet, so for the people like, oh, you didn't see Bridesmaids, I didn't see it yet, so I'm sorry, but so far, this is definitely the best one this year. I had a hell of a good time, even when I wasn't laughing, which was pretty much never. I was just having fun while laughing. So I'm going to give the entertainment a 9.5 also. And an overall score, if you combine the 8, the 9, the 9.5, and the 9.5, that comes out to a 35.5 out of a 40. So there, is it? No, actually, no, that's a 36 out of a 40. Huh. I'm not good at math. Anyway, that's a 36 out of a 40. Well, actually, I am pretty good at math. I thought about that real quick, and I was like, oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. Stupid. Anyway, there's my review of Horrible Bosses. Again, sorry if it wasn't the greatest review out there. Don't leave on comments, oh, you're terrible. I know. But anyway, there you go. There's my review for Horrible Bosses. Thank you, and goodbye. America. Thank you.